What's good? I'm Fitz, and this is my list of the top 10 Wrestlemania main events. So, number 10, I'm gonna go with AJ Styles versus Undertaker in the Boneyard match. Now, yeah, it's not a quote real match, more cinematic match, but for me, it was the best match that Undertaker had in years at that point, and it was really the send off that he deserved because you know he was going to keep going until he got a good match. And at that point, I don't think it was really possible anymore for him. And yeah, as one of my personal favourites, he needed that. And to come against one of my other personal favourites, I can't complain. Number 9, I'm going to go with Cena versus Shawn Michaels. The match so good they ended up doing like an hour long on Raw with it. It was crazy, but yeah, like that match was insane. I can't lie. That was probably the first match where I looked at Cena and was like, okay, this guy actually can wrestle. Like he's actually, you know what I mean. Like I never really fell for the massive push to begin with. Thought he was a fairly hateable heel when he turned into that like army kind of good guy saluting. Like I weren't here for it too much, but yeah, this match kind of made me look at him a bit different. Shawn Michaels really claimed that Mr. Main Event, Mr. WrestleMania kind of title, you know what I mean? Number 8, I'm gonna go with Rock versus Austin. Number WrestleMania 17. So obviously, kind of kind of dampened by the heel turn, shall I say? But obviously, it is what it is. The whole Mr. McMahon thing, whatever. But yeah, but number 7 is Stone Cold again, but this time it's where he got the title against Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 14. Like I said, at that time, they were my two favorite guys, and I was kind of forced to decide who I wanted to win, and I couldn't really do it. I was just enjoying the match, and I basically kind of seen it in my head like, whoever wins this match is my guy now. You know what I mean? Like this is the decider. So yeah, Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels at number 7. Number 6, I'll go for Daniel Bryan versus Orton versus Batista at WrestleMania 30. Obviously, good match. Can't knock it too much, other than the fact that they were clearly just trying to recreate a moment, and that moment come off the back of number 5, Chris Benoit versus Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. As much as obviously on a personal level, Chris Benoit did some horrible, horrendous, evil things in a wrestling ring, he was incredible. He was entertaining, and I'd be lying if I didn't include Chris Benoit in some of these kind of lists because he was my favorite, and I do still enjoy going back and watching his matches, shall I say? But it's like it's that separation thing, innit? I can understand R. Kelly is a dickhead, but his music is incredible. You can't deny that he has made some timeless music. But yeah, bit of a wrong, isn't it? But if you can detach the person from they separate the career from the person, then like I say, Chris Benoit has to be there. But yeah, that moment at the end as well with Eddie Guerrero, just yeah, icing on the cake. Number 4, another triple threat: Punk, Reigns, and Rollins. That obviously the most recent addition on, I think, maybe any of these WrestleMania lists. But for me, great match. Obviously, Paul Heyman a massive factor of that, and he's another one of my favorite personalities in wrestling. Love CM Punk. Seth Rollins an amazing worker, and to be fair, Roman Reigns has really improved like tenfold since the days that I kind of wrote him off. But now I can't I can't really fault him too much. He is good. So that match for me was great. Um, Number three, Rock and Austin, WrestleMania 15. Now we're in God tier territory. These main events could be in any order. It just depends on the day. And today I'm gonna go Rock and Austin at 15. Number two, Shawn Michaels Taker, career versus streak. Spoke about this on a previous list. It's yeah, you can't have that match being as good as it is without the first one though. So all credit does have to go to the first one as well. But or not all credit, shall I say? Partial credit has to go to that first one and that whole Royal Rumble, and you know what I mean. Like the feud made it what it was, and the fact that there was such history to it. Like Shawn Michaels injured his back in the casket match against Taker and took 4 years out. They had the first Hell in a Cell, which is where Kane made his debut, which was one of Undertaker's biggest rivals, as well as partners. And yeah, like there's a lot to unpack with that rivalry, and for that to be the retirement of Shawn Michaels, for me that was great. And we're not gonna talk about that tag match. It didn't happen. I don't acknowledge it. Um, Number one, Angle versus Lesnar. Like I said on a previous list, you can pick any match of these guys, and it's incredible. But for me, when we're talking WrestleMania matches, there are matches that are better than this. But when we're talking WrestleMania main events, I don't think it can be topped. Just the athleticism. The only thing that is a fault of it is obviously Brock landing on his head doing that splash. But let's be real, the fact that he even was capable of doing that move is ridiculous. But yeah, I'll run through it one more time. Hopefully it'll be on the screen to assist. Number 10, AJ versus Taker in the Boneyard match. Number 9, Cena versus Shawn Michaels. Number 8, Rock versus Austin. Number 7, Shawn Michaels versus Austin. Number 6, Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista. Number 6, Chris Benoit versus Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. Number 4, CM Punk, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns triple threat match. Number 3, Rock versus Austin. Number 2, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. And number 1, Angle versus Lesnar. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what should have been on the list, shouldn't have been, should have been higher, lower. What's your favourite WrestleMania main event? And yeah, man, I'll catch you on the next one.